You need not have to have faith in any religion just to be near to God, but you need to believe in the goodness of God. That is actually called as the true religion. Time comes with a great broom, sweeping all refuse away. Somebody is getting arrested, that handcuffs what are put to their hands. Okay, so that is called as fetters. Hello everyone. I am Dr. Shalini, Professor of English, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Today we are here to discuss about one of the poems prescribed by University of Mysore for first SEM B.B.A. So we are going to understand the poem False Religion by Rabindranath Tagore today. So False Religion is written by Rabindranath Tagore. We'll just have a peep into what we are going to learn in today's session. So we are going to understand about the poet. We are going to understand the summary, the text we are going to summarize, and also the theme we are going to understand in today's session. So let us begin our session by understanding about the poet. So this is Rabindranath Tagore. I need not have to say too much about who is the poet because you already know a lot about him. Okay, so he is the author of our national anthem. He was actually the greatest poet born in Calcutta, West Bengal. Okay, so now it is renamed as Kolkata. Okay, so he was born in Kolkata. He was not only a poet but also a freedom fighter. He was a freedom fighter. He was a philosopher, educator, whatnot. He was everything. Okay. So he was also a Nobel laureate, means the person who has won the Nobel Award, and he was well received by the British. He was very much respected by the British. Okay, he was very much respected for his knowledge what he had. Okay, so that is why he was well received by the British. He wrote more about, he wrote more in his literature. He included mysticism and sentimental beauty of nature. How sentimental one can be towards nature. How sentimentally the beauty of nature can be described. So that was done by him through his poems. Okay, and also Indian culture was revealed to the West. Okay, so whatever Indian culture was there, he wanted to exhibit to the West. Okay, so there he actually introduced what Indian culture was there and the sentimental beauty of it. Okay, so that and all he described in his poems. Okay, so he actually composed the national anthems of India as well as Bangladesh. So both of the national anthems used by India as well as Bangladesh, they are actually composed by Mr. Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, so let us now get into one of the poems, a complex poems you can say, very philosophical to the core. So he has described in this poem. Okay, so let us get into the poem now. So this poem is actually about religion. What is called as the real religion? Why do you call few things as false religion? What is false religion? We are going to understand. What is meant by religion? We are going to get the crust of it. So let us begin our session now. Those who in the name of faith embrace illusion, kill and are killed. Even the atheist gets God's blessings, does not boast of his religion. So let me just tell you, this is written in free verse. Okay, most of the poems of Rabindranath Tagore are written in free verse, and the characteristic of free verse is that lines do not have rhyming words. Okay, so the rhyming words are missing in those lines. So that is why it is called as free verse. And most common feature, that is, you can say, the figure of speech. Okay, so that can be seen is, it is enjambment. Okay, most commonly enjambment can be seen. What is enjambment? A sentence starts in one line, it does not end here, but it continues to the next also, and it ends somewhere in the middle, and here there will be no punctuation, and here also there will be no punctuation. Okay, so it just continues like that. Okay, there should be no punctuation in between, and the sentence should not end in one line, it should continue to the next line also. So that is called as enjambment. Okay, so I'll show you an example of enjambment when we come across it. Okay, those who in the name of faith embrace illusion. So here he's talking about the faith of religion and what those people do in the name of religion. Okay, kill and are killed. So here he is talking about how they believe in religion. Okay, he says that the actual meaning of religion is not to kill somebody. Okay, in order to, like, you feel that some religion is like you believe in some religion and they do not permit that, like that religion does not permit in performing some activity. Okay, so that time you feel that it is against the religion and you kill them. Okay, or maybe when I perform some activity and I have faith in some religion and those who have faith kill me. Okay, so can kill or can be killed, anything might happen. Okay, so that is the faith they have in their religion. But this faith is not the actual faith, it is actually an illusion, is what Tagore says. Okay, so that is because any religion for that matter does not permit all such activities. What is a religion then? Even the atheist is a person who does not believe in God. Okay, who has no belief in God. Okay, so he is called as atheist. Even he gets God's blessings. Okay, so not that I worship God from day to night, then I am very much blessed by God. No, nothing like that. But I perform all, I do all bad activities, all illegal activities. That means God doesn't bless me. Even if I am an atheist, God will bless me if my work is proper, my work is legal. Okay, so even the atheist gets God's blessings, does not boast of his religion. He is an atheist, he doesn't believe in God, but he also doesn't boast about his religion. He simply just leads his life doing good work. That is what the poet is trying to say. Okay, so he is advising us, advising the people who have lot of faith in religion and lot of faith in God, not just to believe that, but to perform good deeds also. Okay, not believing is equal to believing and not doing good activities. Okay, so this actually, those people are not blessed by God. That is what the poet is trying to say. Let us now move on to the next para. With reverence he lights the lamp of reason. So what does an atheist do? He reasons. Okay, he lights the lamp of reason, means for everything he wants a reason. Suppose somebody is superstitious about something. Okay, any practice for that matter, somebody talks about why should it be done. Okay, suppose there is an eclipse and you are not allowed to eat just before 4 hours of eclipse, beginning of the eclipse or something like that. If somebody says, I'm just giving you an example. So somebody who is an atheist, who doesn't believe in all this, they will ask, why do you do that? Okay, so here that person is just igniting a spark of reason. Okay, but those bigots means those people who believe, who are staunch followers of some religion, or they are the deepest believers of God. Okay, so what do? They say we are not supposed to question anything, we are just supposed to follow whatever the religion has told, we are just supposed to follow whatever God says. Okay, so he lights the lamp of reason and pays his homage not to scriptures but to good in man. So he is talking about atheists. Okay, here he completely talks about atheists. How does an atheist behave? He doesn't believe in God, he doesn't worship God, he like whatever scriptures are there, he doesn't believe in them, he doesn't worship those, but he bows his head to the good in the man. Okay, so whatever kindness, whatever goodness of man is there, in all those places he actually bows his head, he respects man, the goodness in man, the kindness in man a lot. Okay, so you need not have to have faith in any religion just to be near to God, but you need to believe in the goodness of God. That is actually called as the true religion. Okay, the bigot insults his own religion when he slays a man of another faith. So let us just concentrate on these two lines now. A bigot, he is a staunch believer of any religion. Okay, so he also belongs to some religion. When does he insult his religion? When does that happen? When he slays a man of another faith. Okay, another person who believes in another religion, when he slays, when he shatters the faith, okay, when he forgoes the faith of another person, it is as good as insulting his own religion, says the poet. So Bigot inserts his own religion this way. Conduct he judges not in the light of reason. Here Bigot doesn't consider the region. He just considers he only has that religion in his mind. Okay, he doesn't consider any reason or anything. He just has that in his mind. In the temple he raises the blood stained banner. Okay, he would have killed a person. Okay, he would have killed a person, he would have killed his faith there, and he goes to temple and there he raises the banner of this blood stained banner. Okay, and worships the devil in the name of God. What does he do? What has he done just now? In the name of religion, he would have killed somebody, he would have slayed somebody's faith. Okay, so that is nothing but the blood stained banner that he is going to raise in the temple. He just is worshipping the devil. Okay, though he goes to the temple, he doesn't worship God. He just grows that devil which is there in his mind, in his body. Okay, so he's just giving food to the devil in his mind. Okay, he's bringing up that devil only. Okay, so all that is shameful and barbarous. It is very shameful and it is very cruel, you can say. Barbarous is cruel. Okay, barbarous throughout the ages means from many years this has been followed. All that is shameful and barbarous through the ages has found a shelter in their temples. So in the name of religion, they are doing this bigotry, like whatever practices, like killing another man in the name of religion, sacrificing some animal or something in the name of religion. Everything is bad deeds. Everything are bad deeds, and that is what is happening in temples, is what the poet says. In the name of religion, you are doing this. That is not the actual religion which you have to follow. That is false religion what you are following. Those they turn into prisons. Now, these are not temples actually. Okay, so these barbarous acts that are there, that they have been practicing through ages, they have been sheltered in those temples. Okay, so these temples have turned into prisons. Okay, so these temples have become prisons now. Oh, I hear the trumpet call of destruction. So you might have observed in temples that they blow this conch. Okay, whenever they have to begin something, like whenever they have to begin some auspicious thing, auspicious work or something, they blow this conch. Okay, so blowing of that conch, for the poet, it sounds like the trumpet call of destruction. Okay, so he feels that temples have become prisons now. Temples are a shelter of these devils, what the bigots worship. So actually they have, that sounds like a trumpet call of destruction. Okay, so that is a call for destruction. That is where people have illusion about religion, and there, that is the place where destruction begins. So that is what the poet is trying to tell us. Time comes with her great broom. Time comes with her great broom, sweeping all refuse away. There will be a time that will come with her broom. So that means the poet says there will be a time wherein everything will be washed off. Just like that, everything will be washed off and nobody will be, even if you refuse, even if you embrace, nothing will be left out. Everything will be washed out. There will be no bigotry, there will be no hatred, there will be no barbarous act, nothing will be left. Okay, due to this false religion, everything will be washed off. That is the time when man will learn a lesson. So that is what the poet is trying to tell us. Okay, so here you can feel that free verse. Okay, he has written it just like you're talking, isn't it? So you can observe that there is no rhyme scheme in the end. Okay, there is no rhyme scheme in the end, and also there is no sentence ending also. Okay, the sentence doesn't end in the which is there. So it is like the continuous sentence which he has written. Okay, so this is how the poems are written in free verse. Okay, so let us now continue. That which should make man free, they turn into fetters. Okay, so he's talking about religion, he's talking about the faith. Okay, fetters means that handcuff what the prisoners are put. Okay, when somebody is getting arrested, that handcuffs what are put to their hands. Okay, so that is called as fetters. So that which should make man free, because of this religion, man should actually become free, but that has turned into fetters. That which should unite, through religion we have to be united, but they turn into sword, but that is being used for some other reason, to kill others. Okay, that which should bring love, From the fountain of the eternal, they turn into prison. So whatever was supposed to be treated very freely is being treated like a prison. Okay, wherever man had to be free, there and all man is like he is in a prison. Okay, wherever there should be freedom, there is no freedom, but there is slavery. Okay, so there is some kind of holding back. Okay, so that is what the poet is trying to tell us. Okay, with its waves they flood the world. So he is talking about the waves of the religion. Okay, so that the faith he is talking about, and with this waves they flood the world. They try to cross the river in a bark riddled with holes, and yet in their anguish whom do they blame? So just imagine religion, the faith you have in the religion is like a boat. Okay, you consider that like a boat, and using that boat you have to cross the river of life. Okay, but when you do all wrong things, wrong deeds, what happens? Those are like small holes that let the water, that lets the river water into the boat. Okay, so what happens? One small hole just sinks the boat or the ship also, isn't it? So similarly here also, these wrong deeds what we do, small wrong things what we do, no, so all those are like holes for the boat what we are traveling the river of life. Okay, so it lets the water flow into the river. Okay, so what happens next? We start sinking. The people start sinking. Our faith diminishes, our faith goes down, and people start sinking down in the, like they cannot lead a successful life. They actually start sinking. Okay, and yet in their anguish, anguish means that what to say, the heavy heartedness. Okay, in their anguish, whom do they blame? Now these bigots, whom do they blame when they are not able to lead a proper life, when their life is sinking? Whom do they blame? They have nobody to blame. It is just because of what practice they have followed, what works they have done. Okay, so that is the reason for them to sink in life. Okay, so that is what the poet is trying to say. Wherever there should have been freedom, there and all freedom is not there. Okay, wherever there should have been love, there love is not there. Instead, they start developing hatred. Okay, so wherever they had to unite and sword like cutting it. Okay, so there and all you have, they start cutting the relationships of people. Okay, so man cannot unite at all. If there is bigotry followed like this, man cannot unite at all. Okay, so when you have faith like this, and when you want to cross the river of life, you must practice doing good deeds only. You must bow to the kindness of humans. Okay, so that is how you lead a successful life. So that is what the poet is trying to tell us. Okay, oh Lord, now he prays to God. Oh Lord, breaking false religion, save the blind. So by this word blind, he actually talks about the bigots, the fanatics. He is talking about fanatics are the blind believers of some religion. Okay, so if you belong to any religion, you blindly believe that I have to follow this religion, and this is not, you assume for yourself instead of going through what is written in that religion, what is taught in that religion. You just blindly believe whatever is good for you. You are just going on doing it. No, that is bad. First, what you should do, there is nothing called as religion. That is just a, what to say, an imaginary thing what we have done it for ourselves. Okay, first we must follow the mankind. First we must respect mankind. Okay, so we have to respect human beings. Okay, so that is what we have to do. That is what the poet is trying to say. So save the blind. So blind here means the fanatics, the believers or the blind believers of religion. Or break the altar that is drowned in blood. Okay, so the altar means the sacred liquid. Okay, so that is drowned in blood, that is sunk under in the blood, means killing that happens in the name of religion. Okay, so under that there is something pure. Okay, there is something pure. Let your thunder strike. He expects God to come like a thunder. Let your thunder strike into the prison of false religion. So this prison of false religion should be broken by the thunder strikes. Okay, so this should be, prison should break. The prison of false religion should break. That is what the poet is praying to God. and bring to this unhappy land the light of knowledge. Actually, Tagore respected knowledge a lot. Okay, he felt that illusions what people have in their mind. Okay, so that is why he talks about religion. So light of knowledge will just keep away all this bigotry, fanaticism and all. So the light of knowledge has to come. With the thunder strike, there should be a break and the light of knowledge has to enter into humans' minds. Okay, so that is how they actually become enlightened. They actually open up towards the real religion what is there. Okay, that's what the poet is praying to God. Okay, so what is the theme of this poem? Okay, so I have not written it down here. Let us just discuss over here. The theme of the poem is actually about the what is the real religion. Okay, he talks about bigotry. Okay, the poet talks about bigotry. That means the blind beliefs in any religion. Okay, so he talks about bigotry. He talks about the fanaticism, about the fanatics also, you can say. Okay, fanatics. And he talks about the real religion. So what is the real religion that we have understood? It is actually nothing but the kindness in human. Okay, the kindness in humans, or you can also say that this is nothing but the humanity that also has to be respected. Okay, so how does all these happen? How does a person get into real religion? Just with the proper knowledge. Okay, so he is praying to God. By looking at this poem, you might feel that Tagore did not believe in God, but no, it is not like that. He believed in God, but he believes it like a superpower. Okay, he believes that God is a superpower, and he prays to God that everybody has to have that knowledge and get rid of the blind belief, get rid of the superstitions that are there in any religion. Okay, so that is what the poet is trying to tell. Okay, so this was the theme of the poem. Okay, hope this was a very interesting session. We have understood a lot about this the false religion. Just go through the poem once again so that your understanding will be better. As we have just discussed, it is written in free verse and does not have a rhyme scheme in it. Okay, so let us meet again with another interesting topic very shortly. Till then, take care, keep learning. See you soon. Bye bye.